In the previous video lesson of the fraction, we learned the like fractions and unlike fractions. Now again we're going to learn the types of the fractions based on the fractions which shows bigger number than 1 and the fractions which shows lesser than 1. Alright, so fraction. Okay, so there are two types of the fraction. One is called proper fraction, and another is called improper fraction. So what is this proper fraction and what is this improper fraction? I already told you the fractions that we are dividing into the two sections is based on the fraction which shows a number less than 1 and more than 1. So proper fraction means those fractions which represents less than 1. All right, less than 1. And improper fraction are those fractions which represents more than 1, right? More than 1. Or another way of separating is proper fraction are those fractions in which numerator is smaller than denominator. You might be saying, even I don't know the spelling of denominator. Anyways, so again, and if you want to separate the improper fraction, then in improper fraction, you know, numerator is bigger than denominator. All right, so let me show you. All right, numerator should be bigger, numerator should be smaller than the denominator. So let me take an example of such fractions. 2/3. Right, this is denominator, we everybody know denominator, and this is numerator. So here numerator is smaller than the denominator because numerator is 2 and denominator is 3. But in this case, the same fraction, if you want to write in the improper way, then it is 3/2. So this is here denominator and this is here numerator. So if you look at here, you know, this 2 is small than the 3. So it means 3 is definitely bigger than the 2, and here if you see 2 is definitely smaller than the 3. So if numerator is smaller, that is proper fraction, and if numerator is bigger, that is improper fraction. All right, I hope you understand what does this mean. And if you go into the decimal form, then 2/3, that represents almost 0.66666, and if you write this, this will represent 1.5. So see, 0.66 is definitely smaller than 1. All right, and 1.5 is definitely bigger than 1. So what I told you initially, the fraction which represent less than 1, so 0.666 is definitely less than 1, and more than 1, those fractions which represents more than 1, 1.5 is more than 1, so that's why improper fraction it is. Now let's learn something in another way. All right, let's say this is again the biscuit, and if I'm making the parts, here I made the 4 part, so this is my 1 part. All right, so this is 1/4. This is an improper fraction. But if I want to write the proper fraction, then let's say now let's learn a little differently. Let's say I have pizza, all right, and I'm breaking that pizza into the 2 part, all right, and I am going to eat 1 part. I ate 1 part, so I eat 1 part out of 2. So this is 1/2. That is actually 0.5. And that's definitely smaller than 1. It means this is a proper fraction. And if I want to write the improper fraction, then it will be something like this: 1 complete pizza, all right, and another pizza. We have 2 pizza, all right, and in 2 pizza, how much I ate? I'm so hungry, I'm going to eat the whole pizza. All right, I ate the whole pizza, the complete 1 pizza I ate. And here I'm going to eat half, and I'm just leaving you only this much. You know, in the previous video I'd given you more, and now I'm taking more. Anyways, so 1.5. All right, so if you add 1.5, you'll get 3/2. Or you can say something like this also. This 1 can be written like 2/2. It means you can separate this whole pizza into the two parts. All right, so I ate 2 parts of the 2 parts. Means I had a whole complete pizza and I made it 2 section, and I ate the both. All right, so I ate both out of the both, you know. So I ate the complete pizza, and here I ate a half, you know. So I ate 2 out of 2, and later I ate 1 out of 2, so it's 3 out of 2. All right, so you just have to add this, you know, and later we'll be discussing how to add and subtract and multiply, these all things related to the fractions. Okay, so here 3/2 is definitely bigger than 1, right? So bigger than 1, it means this is a improper fraction, because here numerator is also bigger than denominator, so that's why this is improper fraction. And here if you see, numerator is smaller than the denominator, that's why this is proper, you know, this is proper fraction, and this is improper fraction. If you order a pizza in your house and the pizza came into the house, then you can ask your mom, would you mind if you give me a proper fraction of the pizza? All right, proper fraction of the pizza means certain part of that pizza, you know. The whole pizza came in your house, and you want, you suppose you break it into the 3 parts, and a proper fraction. Proper fractions maybe 1 out of 3, maybe 2 out of 3, or how many part you're making, you know. And out of those part, you're baking less than 1, you know, less than the complete pizza. I mean, just some part of that. Proper fraction is just certain part, you know, certain part of the whole, certain part of the whole. All right, so next time when you're asking your mom, you can ask, Mom, would you mind if you give me the proper fraction of that pizza? All right, see you in the next video, the next concept. Goodbye.